If you're just tuning in, your timing is perfect because we've been playing with audiovisual issues this evening. I'm so excited and delighted to be back on the air. As most of you know, I am Halley Elise, and I took a bit of a sabbatical, a little bit over a year. I had left WNN. Things kind of got a little wonky with new owners and changes. But all that aside, if somebody wants a reading this evening, I will be happy to deliver. If not, I'll just chat and give you an idea of what's to come. I'll leave it to my wonderful producer if he lets me know a call comes in. In the interim, hello everyone, welcome. Next week, we should have all the glitches taken care of, I think. They do say Mercury is in retrograde. I don't usually put a lot of stock in that. However, I normally have some weird things with technology. True story. When I was a child, my grandmother worked in the fashion industry, and she used to get the most fabulous pieces of jewelry and clothing, and she would bring me a watch almost every time she visited. Beautiful pieces with gems, some unique, some designer signed. And the amusing thing about all of this is I couldn't wear them. I would put it on my wrist, and no joke, the watch would just stop, which is really funny. Anyways, I see that we have a caller. I believe the name is Trin from Lafayette, if I read that correct. It's Tina.
Yes,
Okay, it wasn't my fault this time.
Trina. It's Trina.
Trina. Okay, I figured it's either Trin, Trina, Tina. We were going to get your name right. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great now that we're on air. I've got like 5 minutes and I get to chat with you. So that's fabulous. Is there a
Okay,
particular
cool.
question? Is there a particular question you had, or would you like me to just share with whatever pops up?
Um, yeah. About my job. Well, would I be able to have better opportunities because I'm ready to move, but due to a situation, my health, I can't right now. But it's like I'm
Mhm.
ready to move.
Okay. Trina, you've been ready to move from what I'm feeling for quite a while. It's not just in this moment. And the feel here is you have to have a little confidence in the fact that moving is a safe thing to do for you. Because what I'm picking up is it's less about what's going on and is it possible, and more about how you're feeling inside. And I feel a nervousness connected to not just your health, but your overall sense of what's taking place. I will tell you, we're in what month are we in? We're in April. Yes, yes, April, May, June, July. I'd say between now and midsummer, you will find that it's the right time to go ahead and make those moves. In respect to your health, though, obviously, I'm not a physician, always defer to your own judgment and your doctor. Yet, I will tell you that a big part of why you're not feeling well is because you have not been feeling comfortable in the work that you're doing. It's adding extra stress. And again, overall feeling next few months here, this is the right time. The universe is saying, show up, do what you need to do for yourself. It will turn out, but you have to have a bit more faith. And I would even say, if you're comfortable doing so, before you go to sleep at night, say a prayer of thanks versus a prayer of, please, will you help me? You follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Does this make sense?
Yeah. Uh, okay. And then I have another question.
Okay.
Like money issues or whatever. How would
Your
that
what
come
issue?
about?
Sorry.
Money
Wait, say
issues,
that again, hon. Money.
money.
Okay, go ahead. Hmm.
How would I see an increase in like paying my bills off and actually like living in life instead of than living by paycheck or what?
Okay, so I'm going to go back to what I said a moment ago because I feel like it's all tied in, and that is start giving prayers of thanks instead of supplication, instead of please help me. Start believing that your higher power, that God is actually there to serve, to help, to assist, and is by your side. a big part of this really is your lack of self-confidence. And I know that sounds crazy because you're like, no, the money's not coming in, girl. This is not just my self-confidence. But a lot of it really has to do with something under the surface. I wish we had more time. I'm so sorry we started so late this evening because of tech, but try this affirmation before you go to sleep. Just simply say to yourself, I am so thankful, and I am thankful in advance for what is to come. I know that things are going to level out and that I will be comfortable. Remember this word, comfortable, in receiving more money for what I do, for my value, and for what I need. Now, you can phrase it any way you want. And I'm sure there's going to be a replay on the page so you can check in later to double check the sound and what I'm saying. But really and truly, a lot of this, honey, has to do with your center, with your solar plexus being comfortable in what's taking place. And that's off kilter. And the other part of this is I feel like you had somebody telling you, I won't use the exact words I'm hearing because I don't like them, but I will simply say I feel like you had somebody whispering in your ear, so to speak, that you weren't worthy. The truth is they're wrong and you are worthy. So thank you so much for
Okay.
calling in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, if you would, please take down my number. If you'd like to schedule an appointment at the office or online or over the phone, it's 561-755-2166. Once again, that's 561-755-2166. You can check out my website at HalleyElise.com. That's HalleyElise.com. I thank you so much for tuning in, and I promise next week we won't have the same types of glitches. Just think you had more time to eat dinner late tonight. Thank you so much for calling. I look forward to connecting with you next week, and there's going to be so much fun to be had. Again, I am excited and delighted to be here. I wish you a lovely evening.